You're not tired of people. You're tired of prioritizing others over yourself. A lot of kind people constantly ask, how will they feel? Will they dislike me? Or am I running the mood? But they rarely stop and ask, what do I want? And after a while, they become exhausted. That's one reason you might be tired of human relationships. We often try too hard to please people, or we often try to adjust ourselves in order to satisfy others' need. At least that's what we are thinking. We don't want to let our friends down, so when they ask us to go out, even though when we don't want to, we just say yes, like an immediate response. Also, when your friends asked you a favor, you would say yes because you don't want to let that person down, or maybe you are anxious about losing that friend, or even adjusting your mood, or even you could be acting a little hyped for the other person because the other person is really uplifting type, although you are a quiet type. That's very exhausting too. This kind of micro adjusting for people around you, just in order to be liked by them, is very exhausting. And I think that it might be doing harms to you than good in the long run, even if it's important to have friends. And here's this very useful phrase. Let me think about it first. This phrase will give you a little moment, pause to think and ask yourself, am I doing this because I want to? Or because I'm afraid of disappointing him or her? Because people are so sincere, they try to give answer very quickly, but taking time is actually very healthy and responsible. And in my case, it really helps me to have a dialogue sometimes with myself. I ask myself questions like, do I really want this? Or do I have the energy to have this plan fit into my schedule? Or am I forcing myself too much for this? Or even, am I even afraid of disliked? The more I ask myself these questions, the easier it gets to notice my own feelings. That is why, since I have made this my micro habit, it has become easier to say no, but in a friendly, nice way, with respect for the other person. Another reason you are tired of human relationships is maybe you are around the wrong people. That can simply drain you. For example, your friend is the type who likes to upload really glamorous pictures on social media, and she or he would like to show their happy life, but you value quiet happiness. And when you are around that kind of person or people, you feel there is a slight competition going on, and that person might make you compare yourself to her and feel inferior, or any less. It gives you unsettling emotions and you feel drained after meeting them. I feel you. Sometimes it feels like really real competition, and it's the nature of society today, unfortunately. Maybe it always has been. And it's true that there are many people who keep their friends just to feel they're more important. And I have realized that I don't need to keep certain friendships or relationships. And it's important even. In my case, I prioritize my mental health first. And I always say to myself that I don't have to be liked by everyone, and it is impossible, just the fact. So I sometimes try to quietly distance myself from people who just don't agree with my gut feeling. And it's oftentimes very difficult to quietly leave. So I personally think muting and blocking are okay too. It is your life, and even 5 minutes of it is very important. I would like to feel that 5 minutes with happy people. So even though I feel a little bit guilty sometimes, I allow myself to do it. People who truly fit me make me feel so easy, and they make me feel like I can be myself. I'm allowed to be myself, and I can be myself naturally. And I don't have to over-explain myself, because there's this non-verbal understandings and the connection between us. And I can often enjoy silence together with this kind of people, and I don't have to force conversation. This kind of relationships are very, very precious for me, and I appreciate them so much. And I hope that your human relationships are filled with this kind of fulfilling ones. These are just my personal opinions and not rules you must follow. But lastly, I think that the important thing for me is being able to connect with people without losing myself. Thank you for listening. This was Sayaka. Bye.